Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. In today's video, we will understand about a topic called upper in sequel point of view. If you are new to my YouTube channel, let me tell you what is our study pattern. Whatever topics we discuss here in this YouTube channel or in my YouTube video, first of all we talk about the theoretical part, then we move to the practical part. For the practical part, the table that you are seeing in front of my screen, we will do practical in that. And by means, I have always used a small table with very less number of rows and columns so that it is easy for you to understand about the topic. Easy for you in the sense is like before writing the query or before finding the answer with the help of query, you would be having the answer in your mind just by seeing the question and just by looking at the table. So let's start with the theoretical part about the topic, that is upper in string function, or I would say in sequel point of view. Before starting even though about upper function, let's talk about string function. Like, what is string function? String means text data, or you would say kind of, it is a variable character. Simple variable character, text, string, simple, same as it is. Example, I would say name, city, email, country, like that. So string function help us modify and format text data. Especially for text, string is there to help you. So first thing first, why do we use upper? We use upper just to convert the text to uppercase. That's it. In the table that you see in front of my screen, you could see like the name and the city, I mean the student name and the city, they are not in proper format. Some words, or I would say some letters, not words, some letters are in like mixture of uppercase and lowercase, but we want each and everything in uppercase. We will use the upper function here in this table. Also, what is upper, like what is upper function? So upper function is used to convert text into uppercase letters. That's the thing. Means whatever text you pass inside upper function, it will return you with the uppercase letters, and it will return the same text but in capital letters, in simple word I mean to say. So what is the format, or I would say what is the syntax of writing it? Let's move to the whiteboard. So this is the whiteboard, and today we will be learning about upper. Okay. So what is the syntax for it? Syntax is like upper, then you have to give the column name. That is the simple thing. Somewhere like in some book or some tutorials might have told you about expression. This is the same thing. In place of expression, it is same thing, you have to write the column name. So this is the syntax. That's it, nothing else. Just write the column name, write the upper, I mean the upper function name, and you will get the output. That's it. That's the thing. So that is what is all about upper in theoretical part. Now you might be having a question in front of you, like why do we need this upper, and I mean why do we need the upper function? We could have done this in the initial stage only, like when we are updating the data or when we are importing the data. At that time we should correct it, right? You might be thinking that same thing which I used to think when I was learning SQL past in 2017. So let me tell you one thing, the data comes in different format and from different sources means Excel, CSV, maybe from the kind of notebook to Excel, then SQL database, maybe from SAP to SQL, maybe from Tally to SQL. So in that time what happens, sometimes the case sensitive comparison creates the issue. I mean, standard formatting is not maintained when the data comes from different sources. It happens. It is a backend issue, so no worries for that. This is why data analysts are there to take care of the data. So this is why do we use upper. Like there are other functions as well, like uppercase, lowercase, then init cap. These all things we will learn in near future videos. No worries for that. Near future means after this video only we will learn this series. So no worries for that. So this is the reason why do we need upper, especially for reporting part, especially for kind of, I would say, when the data comes in a raw format or mixed format, you want to convert it, I mean convert the data in a same format, then we use this upper, lower and all these functions. Okay, but today we are learning about upper. So anyways, that is all about the practical part about what is upper, why do we use it, and when should we use it, and why this thing has came into picture. Like you also know, like data comes from different sources. That is what I'm trying to say. So that is all about the theoretical part. Right now, let's go for the practical part. In front of you, we have a table. See, we have student ID, student name, city, 3 columns and 4 rows. But do you see some discrepancies here? Like the student name, the city, it is not in proper format. Okay. Although the second row, Anita and Delhi, it is in proper format, right? The first row also we can say it is in proper format, like all the letters in the word are in lowercase. You see the second row, all the letters in the word are in init cap. Init cap means proper format. But if you check for the third and fourth row, you see there is a issue in the name and also in the city. Issue in what? Issue in the letters, right? So we have to clear it out. Okay, letters means it is a mixture of different cases, like mixture of uppercase and lowercase. So it is a very common practice in real database. If you want to know the real kind of scenario, like why these things happen, you can go and check out my project that is in my YouTube channel. I mean the free projects are there in my YouTube channel. You can go and check. In that you will find out how freelance clients send you the raw data and how you handle it by cleaning the raw data. So in this I have used this upper, lower, then regex expressions as well to clean the data. You can go there and check that out. So first thing first, what I need right now, I just want the student name and city, right? These 2 columns should be in proper format, should be in single format. So what I will do, let's go here and write, I want the 2 columns to be in uppercase, or I would say same format. Okay. So what I will do, simple, we will look at the syntax and we will write select student ID. Student ID is okay, that is integer. Then I will write upper. Inside I will write the column name, student name. Then I will write the next column name, but with upper function, like this, from the table, and then give you the output. Okay. See what happened. Right now what you see, all the data in the columns are in upper format, but here there is a twist. To maintain the professionalism, always give alias in that. If you have checked my alias wala video that I have already made in the previous part, I mean in this SQL course series, please do check that out. In that I have taught you why do we use alias and what is the use of it. You will understand about that very properly. So always use alias, because see, in upper, whenever you write that, always SQL give you like this kind of column names, which is like not professional in data analyst point of view. Okay. So when you select it, see, you got it properly without any issue. So what we have seen, the upper converts each row text into uppercase. Okay. Right now I want like the city is Delhi. Okay. So I want city as Delhi. What I will do, I will use uppercase, but I will show you one thing here. I will show you the error part as well. Like if you don't use uppercase, what it will show you. Suppose this is the data set. Okay. this is Delhi, and I tell you ki find students where city is Delhi. ठीक है, Delhi is in capital letter. So what normal people will do, like select everything from students YT where city equal to Delhi. ठीक है, obviously normal people will do this, and when you execute it, what you receive? Nothing. But let me tell you one thing, if you want this thing properly, simple, just use the function here, upper function here, and see the magic right now. See, you got it easily. So this is what I am trying to say. I am trying to say is like the upper is used to find the data when it is given in a specific case. Case means uppercase. Right now specific case is what? Uppercase. But here what happens, although the table is small, we can see that Delhi word is in proper format, like D is in capital letter, ELHI is in small letter, I mean the lower case. But suppose if the data set is huge, having million of rows, at that time if I tell you okay find Delhi, and you will be like yeah, I cannot find this capital letter Delhi in this million rows, what you will do? Directly you will see Delhi is in uppercase. Simple, one thing, you just have to know one thing, like Delhi is in what column name. Here we have city column name. Simple, what you will do, you will write the upper function inside the column name, and then use the word that you have, that the client or the stakeholder or your manager has given to find out. They have given you to find out Delhi all in uppercase, just write upper, the column name equal to Delhi. What SQL will do, SQL will first execute like that. Let me show you SQL. Wait, let me show you this in the order of execution format. What SQL does is like, first SQL, this is what? First order of execution. This is second order of execution. First SQL will go to this table, then SQL will do uppercase of city, then it will convert all the uppercase of city. What will happen? It will convert all the words in uppercase first, then it will find the word Delhi, whatever word you give, like it is Delhi right now, you might get Mumbai, XYZ, whatever word you will get in uppercase, it will find that and give you the output. So this is how order of execution work, and this is how upper function help you to find the output. Right now let's move to a different requirement here. Right now if I ask you if I ask you like find the student name as, let me just check, student name as Rohit. What you will do? Rohit means like that, I am saying student name Rohit. At that time, right now you see for the table Rohit is in not proper format. What you will do? You will directly go here, and Rohit is in uppercase. Okay? Directly you go here, you write what column Rohit name is. Okay? In that you will directly write the requirement, and you will get the output. Simple, you got the output. That's it. Even though the data here is not changed, the data you have given is not changed, but the data you want, you got it. Simple as it is. So this is how upper function works in SQL, and this is what kind of scenarios you will get in real world kind of thing. I mean to say, when I was working in Flipkart, at that time, one TV company, LG, everybody knows that. So for LG TV company, we got a requirement to find out for a particular warehouse. Like in this warehouse we need to find out how many LG products are there, and most of us would have think कि चलो it is case sensitive, let's write small case l and small, I mean sorry, lowercase l lowercase g, and you will find the output. But in real world scenario what happen, whatever the company name is written, or the in the logo same name is imported in the database as well. So in that we found out that LG, even though in the bill and even though in the company's bill format capital L and capital G, I mean to say uppercase L and uppercase G is written. So we have used this and we have find out the number of stocks for TV in LG brand. So this is the real case scenario which we have used when I was working in Flipkart at that time. So there is a kind of use case scenario, real kind of use case scenario we have done. Okay. So this is all about the upper function in SQL. And if you want a quick recap of this video for notes, you can write it out. So what does upper function do? Upper function just convert the text to uppercase. Okay. It works on column values and string functions. I mean string data types. Okay. Column values and string data type or text data types. Simple. So why it is used for? Why do we use it? I mean to say for filtering data. I mean for data consistency, case insensitive filtering, and clean output formatting. Okay. So acha, and one more thing, let me tell you, from the data that you see here, you do you find any observation here? What observation do you find out? Let me tell you. You can write in the comment section as well. So what observation do we find out is like the upper function does not change the original data, only the result will be changed. Right now you can see in Rohit, did the name changed? I mean the format? No, right? H is capital in the raw data, it is capital here as well. Okay. So upper function does not change the original data, only the result that you want, it will be shown in the output. That's it. So that's all in the today's video, and this is upper function tutorials for you in SQL point of view. If you got any knowledge from this video, please click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, and also the bell icon, because we do live stream each and every day. So whenever we do live stream, you will get notification about our live stream, and in this way you can join our live stream and ask us doubt related to SQL, related to Python for data analytics, also related to Power BI. I will personally help you out in the live stream. Also share this video to someone or your friends or those you know, like those you know who are learning SQL on a daily basis or brushing up their SQL knowledge on a daily basis. It will be really helpful for them. So that's all about it. Thank you and have a nice day. Let's meet tomorrow again in a new video with our new topics. So till then, bye bye, take care, happy coding, happy learning, and happy querying.